IVM.
Hi, I'm Zarina Poonawalla, your peak performance coach, life coach, emotional intelligence practitioner, and NLP practitioner. I'm also the founder of Abzo Expertise Unique, and my organization constantly aims at building leaders across continents. After having worked with so many dynamic business honchos, entrepreneurs, startups, CEOs, management gurus, parents, and student communities worldwide, I am convinced that every individual has unleashed potential, and all we really need to do is realize it. Watch the magic unfold, enhance quality of life, relationships, and professions. On my show, be ready for some riveting conversations with inspirational people, snippets, stories, and much more. So here I am on this exceptional journey to find empowerment and inspiration anywhere I can. Come join me on this breathtaking path of self-realization, potential maximization, positivity, and most of all, embrace your inner power. You are on your way to empowering yourselves. Welcome to the Empowering Series with Zarina Poonawalla. Did you know India is on the top of the statistical list of countries that spend most hours reading a week? And yet, it's in the bottom half of countries when it comes to literacy rate. I want to ask you a couple of questions. Do you enjoy reading? Do you consider yourself to be a well-read person? How often have you decided to start reading and given up before you even started? Do you ever invest in books? How often do you pick up a book and indulge? Now, no matter your answer to the above, let me tell you for certain, reading is the best habit you will ever form in your lifetime. A lot of people tell me I hate reading and I wonder why. The reason I tend to wonder is because literally all we are is what we have read from nursery to school to college to university to professional spaces. Your entire person depends largely on the ability to read. Reading is a crucial part of our existence. It enriches our experiences, and it seems rather underrated to me when we speak about life skills over academics. In fact, research too has shown that reading has health benefits. It reduces depression, anxiety, stress. It keeps the brain function sharper, increases positivity. It increases and broadens your perspective and reduces the chances of developing Alzheimer's later in life. So for those of you who read, I admire you. For those of you who don't, I hope you change your mind. And for those of you who want to but haven't gotten around doing it, here I am to get you right at it. So let's get you started nice and easy. First, pick your genre, your type. You may have someone around you who reads fiction and you try doing the same, but then you realize it's not something you enjoy and quickly decide, I don't like reading. That's not how it works. Pick your genre. Doesn't matter if it's non-fiction, fiction, self-help, autobiographies or biographies. You can also pick spiritual or religious books if you like. Choose your preference. Is it a classic, paperback, or do you prefer an e-book? Of course, with technology at hand, you have plenty of variety out there to be able to use e-books. In fact, have plenty of chances of having many books together right in a little Kindle. Create a TRT, Tiny Reading Target. Start small, a book to be completed probably over 2 weeks. Now, the aim should not be to complete the book. The aim should be to let the book complete you. Pick a book that doesn't scare you in size. I'm telling you this by experience. I don't like very, very thick books. So, first-time readers usually look at the size of a book and freak out. So go for an average-sized book. This could really help in keeping you interested throughout. Lastly, always carry a book in your bag. I do this very regularly. So while I'm waiting in an office or a cafe for my appointment, meeting, or session to arrive, I pull out my book and rather read a page or two than scroll through my phone meaninglessly. You should try this too. So go on then, grab yourself a book and discover the joys of reading. As the saying goes, books give a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. Happy reading. Be safe, be well, and be empowered.
If you liked this podcast, don't forget to check out other interesting podcasts on the IVM network. You can listen to us on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com. You can also follow us on our social media. We are at IVM Podcasts on Twitter and Instagram.
I hope you enjoyed that show. If you aren't following us on social media, please do. We're IVM Podcasts on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And speaking of Instagram, Niharika Pandey joined Cyrus this week on Cyrus Says. Niharika is the Strategic Partner Manager for Instagram India. Great conversation about the plans for Instagram in India. Karanjit Kaur joined the guys at Uncle Please Sit. Another really interesting conversation about the patriarchy. On Advertising is Dead, old friend Suchita Salwan showed up. Suchita is the founder of LBB. Great conversation she had with Varun. Definitely do check that out as well. Tanvi Lad, who is a nationally ranked badminton player, was on The Habit Code with Ashton Doctor. Great conversation. I would highly recommend that. The Football Football guys are back. They've been back for a few weeks, but definitely do check out their latest episode. Great conversation they had. On Aditi Surana's Absolutely Right, Manju Sara Rajan was the guest, and again, a great conversation was to be had over there. As always, great conversations all across the board. Check out some of the other stuff like Smile India and Know Your Kanun and All Things Policy. All of them had fresh episodes this week, but with that, I hope to see you again next week.
How many times have you motivated yourself to improve your sleep, or lose weight, or be more productive? How many times have you failed? Hi, my name is Ashton Doctor. Tune into my show, The Habit Coach Podcast, where we focus on creating small, tiny habits to improve your life instead of those big, impossible tasks. So make listening to me a habit every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on the IVM Podcast app or ivmpodcast.com or on your favorite podcasting app.